Jolts here rocking this Reinhardt. The immortality is going to be forced out early here.
Oh no.
Up. His health bar drops to 0, and the rest of the bench are soon to fall.
Interestingly enough.
Yeah. It's very hard to come back into the fight here. Matrix gets dropped soon as the shatter here, as everybody is falling. The Reinhardt going down early opens up the bench to a huge shatter. It looks like they want to try to throw. That's a very nice wall there. The shatter's going to get dropped. It's also it hits 4 players, but the beat's there to keep almost everybody out. Amarto gets taken down for the. However, Jolts is going to go down, but the Blossom on point doesn't really find any kills. And the bench finally, when a fighter is going to go down to a first strike, the Coalescence comes out. As the Blossom is dropped on point from 10, he gets 2 kills. This could be turnable now. He gets 3 kills here. He's turning the fight for his team. MI6 are going to win the point. Well, not quite. 96%. Is anybody going to be able to get back to the bench?
Are you kidding me? I don't think they are. That was a team kill.
The Coalescence and the Blossom are to come out. T-Sin's gonna fall. As Pivot's gonna pop the Primal here, and he's gonna manage to knock Gag off the edge. And the bench are gonna get another fight win in its last fight territory. And by control, I meant push everybody off point and get the flip here. 99% now. T-Sin's gonna fall to Stings, which is a huge kill. And it looks like the bench might take the second point here. With Remy and Jolts and Bolts falling, that looks like it's gonna be it. It's just a bit of stall now from Gag. And that's gonna be it. Oh, nope. I need to stop saying that. Surgeon Pepper gets it. You don't really see too many team fights take place here. But it looks like this is where the teams want to contest. The show gets broken just in time to allow the shatter to hit 5 players. And he gets 2. Wait, what is happening? He's got 2 kills there with the troll man. And Summer's starting to fight again. He's going to get 2 kills.
The beat was even cancelled. Oh no.
Oh. Okay.
I saw that coming. There's a quick retest here, but the ult economy is basically reset, and now this.
The tire fights you. He walked into the tire. Bad. He said walked into the tire there.
Oh my word! Beautiful capitalization.
The fight's over.
Yep. And
this is a mess.
We're
like
getting
it's empty. Jolts and Pepper are gonna fall, so no Reinhardt for either team. There, Travis gonna hit so many people.
Wait, the clock! They can't touch.
They only managed to get 1 player. Can anybody touch?
Okay.
Somebody managed to touch in the back. It looks like it was T-San. Cease's tire's going to get canceled there, as they're going to look to take down Jolts here as the Zarya versus the Reinhardt. Gag's going to fall to Cease there in the corner, as Jolts is going to fall. It's just T-San on the point now, and it's going to fall.
No
and
way.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bench have gotten their first map victory in League 0.
Forcing up. You there, Jeff?
Oh. My internet cut out and it kicked me from Overwatch.
Alright, well, we do have a lot of ultimates coming out. Give me 1 second here, Joe. I'll wait between the next fights. But it does look like the bench will be coming in. Give the advantage to MI6 on the attack here. Yep, Seriator does fall, and now it's just a few final stalls. Both Coalescences coming out. Not sure about Silvertalls. He has had a lot of success with these Coalescences in the past, but this isn't Lijon anymore, and sure enough, everyone's dead besides him. And I'm not sure how long he can survive a 1v6. He's going to run down the clock. Well, they almost got a free take out of it.
For free. As Sergeant Pepper's going to have the EMP, but Panera's going to dodge it.
Remy.
He managed to get the beat off, but that can't stop a nuke. Remy fights 3 kills, and this may just be a second point capture here.
Cease has to recontest, but he can't.
He can't punch so fast. They
really
just speed
nice
boost through the choke, just dodge the Mei wall as a whole there, as they're just getting caught in this small room against the Mei Reaper. That's not where you want to be. Jolts is going to get...
I would hope he sees him. He's not going to hack? Okay, well, Gag's going to get the beat off.
Not going to hack him. It's going to hit 3 people as the Blossom's there to follow up. No kills immediately, but Jolts is soon to follow. The Mei's not going to find any kills, but that Diva Bomb sure will. Pivot's going to fall to the counter bomb from Remy, but I don't think it'll matter. As they're gonna find the as the bomb's gonna get thrown in early, as the EMP's gonna come out from the other side. 1 player's gonna fall as Cease is gonna drop the Blossom and managed to get 2 kills. Sergeant Pepper's gonna drop the Blizzard on point as Remy managed to take down Cease there. Silvertoes is gonna drop the Coalescence as Hamarto gets hacked out of
this fight was lost. I would have just died in the stagger.
Yeah.
Cease actually comes back with the Tracer, but it's not gonna matter.
Yes, this is looking very dire now for the bench, as they're gonna need to cap. On point now, as we're nearing overtime. Sergeant Pepper's gonna fall to empty as he has just returned the fight. The Shatter's gonna hit 2 players. It's gonna cancel Silver Coal's Coalescence. 2 players are gonna get taken down here from Jolts and Bolts. Make that 3, and that's gonna be it. Map 2, as soon as they can clean off these last remaining players, is gonna go the way of MI6.
Yeah, that looks a lot more clean. The bench there just didn't have enough. I'll use the Coalescence soon. Yep.
Yeah, so they're gonna grab. The Coalescence is gonna come out from Silvertoll to keep everybody up, but Pivot's gonna fall. The Shatter's gonna hit 4 players. It's huge. As the Coalescence from Hamtaro may not have been needed, as they're just gonna cap first point.
I think, yeah. Now they're gonna be. Yep, there we go.
The EMP's gonna hit.
It canceled the Shatter!
And in the Death Blossom gets 4 kills.
It's a strong combo for a reason. Early Coalescence coming out here from the bench.
Trying to get the recontest, but the grab's gonna keep them from being able to do that. It's a massive grab to keep everybody off the point. The beat's gonna keep Empty's gonna drop the Blossom. He's gonna manage to find 2 kills there. It's
on the side of the bench, so I'm very curious to see who can get theirs out first off.
That's a very early EMP, but the counter EMP is gonna come out. It's gonna be bigger, but not before 2 players fall. Teason! He's gonna get 3 kills, make that 4, but they only have 3 players alive here. The
I don't think they can touch.
Advantage. I don't know if they're going to be able to touch. They're not able to.
Oh, no.
It's going to allow Pivot to take a lot of space. Coalescence is going to come out from Hamtaro as the EMP gets dropped. The Shatter from Jolts and Bolts doesn't hit anything as the beats are going to come out from both sides. Ceases fallen very early on as Teason's going to drop the Blossom.
Use them, but they're going to have a massive advantage here. Well, less of an advantage because they kind of whipped the Shatter.
The Shatter hits the shield as the Blossom actually finds so much damage there. 3 kills, they only needed the 1 ult.
Choke point here, which is exactly what they want.
If it dies, the Shatter gets dropped.
Not sure about the Shatter, but okay. Fight here as the fight is now taking place in this choke point.
As Tison's just going to carry his team to a victory here. The EMP Blossom's going to get 2 kills.
It has to be that the bench just aren't ultra hacking, because they have to be aware of what's going on.
Yeah, the EMP Coalescence is going to come out as T-Sen's going to drop his Blossom. Managed to get 1 kill, but Silvertoes is going to get the kill onto T-Sen. Speaking of Silvertoes, he's going to get hacked up as Pivot's going to fall, and this looks like it's going to be all she wrote here for King's Row. It's only Silvertoes left. He's clutched up twice, but he's not going to manage to win a 1v5. And that's going to be it. Map 3 goes the way of MI6. Awkward place to hold as Pivot's gonna fall for the 2nd time this map. Curator's gonna get demacked, and it looks like finally. Okay, they're all dead now.
That was a beautiful hold. I expect an EMP Death Blossom.
It's gonna hit everybody, and the Blossom lights up the kill feed. Great EMP from Sergeant Pepper to hit all 6 players, and the Blossom from T-Sen's just gonna.
Ooh. MI6 are pushing
Did he get taken down low? Was it like a remake bomb that he's not even gonna be able to remake? That was the strangest bomb, and that is the strangest beat I have ever seen.
Okay, yeah. So I think what helped, you're giving space when you don't really need to give space.
Speaking of giving space, they try to deny the space given, as that's a nice Shatter. It's gonna hit 4 players here. So the D-Mech's gonna come through on a Curator. Silvertoes is going to pop the Coalescence, but that pin from Jolts and Bolts is going to take it down. Pin from Narnia. And they have 4 minutes here, which can be a very nice place to hold. As the Shatter's going to hit Pivot's shield, but he's going to fall. And Ceased is soon to follow here, as this is a absolute roll here from MI6 when they're not trying to win.
A few ultimates to defend, so I'd expect this to last a little while.
Nice Shatter!
Oh, no.
It's going to hit 3 players. Oh my word, Assist is gonna drop the Blossom on top, finds 3 kills. As the Shatter, but the beat's gonna come out from Gag to keep everybody in from now. The bomb's gonna throw it up for Remy, and there's the EMP!
Yep.
Beautifully timed. 2 players are going to fall from it. The Blossom from T-Sin doesn't find any kills as Remy's going to pick up a 3rd kill there on the cart. Now his Curator's going to get demeched and taken down. The Shadow's going to try to keep everybody from touching as it's a solo Shadow on the pivot. MP is going to touch, however, on the Sombra before getting taken down. Silvertoes is going to contest both supports on the cart now as they're both going to fall as well. And that's going to be it. They're going to cap Dorado and get a demech onto Remy. Pivot's gonna fall as well as the Blossom. He's 5 kills!
Give him the 6k! Yep, you left the game. Alright, so I'll be doing a little bit of color casting. Nice EMP coming in from Sergeant Pepper, and the Death Blossom comes in from T-Sen. Won't really find any final blows, but it does chip down the majority of the bench and allows the team to get...
Knock both tanks off the high ground, so decent Prime Racer from... Pivot, as the bomb from Remy's gonna actually take down the support line. That's a huge plays coming out from MI6's off-take, as they're just gonna hold the car and they're gonna get Curator's gonna manage to push them off the high ground as the EMP Blossom comes through. T-Sin's gonna find 3 kills, make that 4 out. T-Sin's gonna manage to take down Seized as well. So this is looking very good here for MI6, especially with the kill on the Curator. The beat's gonna come out, but the EMP is there. So the players that the beat did hit are just gonna get the beat taken away from them. They're gonna manage to contest for a little bit longer, but I think that's gonna be it.
Yeah, that's it.
And MI6 are gonna take the series 3-1 here over the bench.